Hi, I'm Ulysses,
And I'm James.
and this is Comics Odyssey. And today we're going to look at a very bizarre and amusing book by Jason Shiga. It's called Meanwhile. It's a choose your own adventure comic that is about quantum mechanics. So it's super appropriate. Have you ever heard of a choose your own adventure comic, James?
Never in my life until I saw on your account you'd posted it a while ago, and it was just a quick little video, and I was enraptured. My attention belonged to the video.
So it's I actually had I looked up Jason Shiga because back in the day in the I want to say 2000s, I want to say like maybe 10, 15 years ago, something like that. um I interviewed Jason Shiga for a website called Stash My Comics.
Oh, that's
uh
pretty cool.
they took it down. All that content is gone. It was very old. But back in the day, I did talk to Jason Shiga when this come out, and I was hoping to find that. But he was a very nice guy. I remember that. And this is the result of years of experimenting with various comics formats that he would sell at like conventions. Like he would do kind of like origami comics that would fold open and you could open in different directions and you'd get different stories. And it ended up being this product in hardback. So we're going to take a look through it.
This is one of the things that comic books are so great for. It's the creativity of presentation. I don't think there's another format that can compare.
My camera's not focusing for some reason here.
You've either got the unfocus or the glare.
Oh, come on. Don't do this to me.
Try
There we go.
holding it at an angle. Yeah,
So, meanwhile, of course, is a kind of a comic book trope like the caption, Meanwhile.
yeah.
Um, we got another comic trope here. It opens with stop. This is not an ordinary comic. And if you looked at manga before, it on the first page it says that because the manga reads from right to
Right.
left instead.
Yeah.
So they have these instructions usually at the beginning of manga, and here it gives you instructions how to read the book, and it doesn't read like an ordinary book. Um, you open to the first page, and the feature you see has a bunch of little tabs here, right? Like pipes.
Oh,
So
very
the
cool.
way, yeah, so the first page ends in a choice, and you got to follow a pipe that takes you to that tab, and you flip, and then you'll have some other choices, and it keeps branching out like that.
Wow.
Cool, huh?
There's only so many tabs. There's got to be some method of organization so that once you get to the third choice, if it always branched out, you'd have to use some of the tabs multiple times, I guess.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, and they kind of reinterpret each other.
Oh
It's
my God, that's so creative.
Yeah, it's very cool. It says here they actually calculated it mathematically, 3,856 story possibilities.
Oh my God.
So, shall we try a little adventure?
Yeah, yeah, please.
Okay, so the first panel, it's an ice cream shot, establishing shot, and the little boy says, "I'm ready to order now," right? And so the ice cream parlor guy says, "Yeah. So, do you want chocolate or vanilla?"
I'm old, so it's all vanilla now.
Okay, so we'll flip to the vanilla tab. So it follows a pipe like this, and you open to the vanilla tab. So now it reads a different direction, right? The says, "Here you go," and he takes off and eats his ice cream. Now there's a small little pipe here. It tells you to go read this panel, right? So
Okay.
the page, it's not another page of story. You got to follow the pipes, right? So he's licking his ice cream, and it says later, goes home, is walking down the street rather. There's like a bunch of just panels of him walking down the street. He finishes his ice cream. He gets home. Hi, Dad, I'm home. How was your day, son? I got a vanilla ice cream. The end.
Oh man.
So now, right, you got to go back. You got to choose chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I blew it.
Yeah, you blew it. So let's go with chocolate. Okay. Goes to the first tab here. I'm following the pipe down. Here you go. All the way to the back here. Now this is it's constructed quite tough so that kids could play with it quite a bit. Like the pages are almost like plastic.
Yeah.
So the pipe goes, he eats chocolate. Later, oh, he doesn't feel so good. Okay, so he's finds himself near a big factory. He knocks on the factory door. Some scientist opens up the door. Please, mister, can I use your bathroom? It's an emergency. So he tells him where the bathroom is. He runs up. 5 minutes later, flushes the toilet. He's kind of looking around the washroom here. Now here you have a choice, right? So you can look, I think, behind the medicine cabinet, or you can walk out.
Well, I'm definitely looking behind that medicine cabinet.
Okay, so let's look behind the medicine cabinet. Okay, he opens up the medicine cabinet. He finds band-aids. They're empty. He keeps looking for band-aids. And he's like, I'm going to check again. No, he closes up the medicine cabinet. Didn't find anything. Pipe goes here. Goes to here. So he thanks him for using the washroom. The professor says, what's your name? And he says, my name is Jimmy. And he tells Jimmy, welcome to my lab. And he's got all sorts of like foreboding equipment there. And so on and so forth, right? Are you an inventor? And here it starts getting interesting, right? This guy, he actually hires the little kid. I've read this quite a bit, so I remember a lot of this. He's got a machine, and he lets him choose what inventions to play with, right?
He's gonna experiment on that kid.
Yeah, could be. The kid's doing it willingly. At least it's at minimum manufactured consent. But yeah, so then you get to play with different inventions. There's one that's like a quantum, dual state machine. One that I think is a time travel machine and so forth. And you just keep frigging around like that until you die, or you end up in some other world, or you end up in a loop. There's
What's
loops.
going on up there at the top right corner? The orange and blue panels.
It's pretty cool, eh?
Wild.
Yeah, and here you can flip a coin.
How many times have you read this, do you think?
I spent quite a few hours in this, actually. I wish I had like nieces and nephews in the right age, or their kids for this. They're either too young or too old. Well, too old. I'm playing with it.
Yeah. Well, there's a gap in there where it's definitely stuff like this is definitely not cool, and
Right.
it becomes really cool later on.
Look at this.
That reminds me of those little bottle cap things you place in your bottle cap guns. What were they called?
I don't know about that. Cap gun?
Yeah, like a cap gun. And
Oh.
the trigger would smash it and make a little smoke and a little sound.
Yeah. So here's an ending, right? You do end up in endings. Here's an ending. It gets pretty wild and quite existential sometimes because you can get caught in loops.
Wow.
There's just so much going on in this book. It's just the planning of it is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is a page you can't end up at except for flipping around.
There's no pipes.
No, there's no pipes going to this. It's just there.
That's cool.
So yeah, Jason Shiga graduated from the University of California at Berkeley with a degree in pure mathematics.
Ha! Fitting.
Yeah. He's invented board games and interactive comics, and yeah, it's super interesting guy. Super interesting guy. And a lot of his comics, I've found some more online, are kind of, quirky like this. That's just how his imagination works. Meanwhile, Jason Shiga, the only choose your adventure comic that I know about.
I can't believe how creative a story that is. What a cool idea.
Yeah, I don't know if it's still in print. I'm hoping it is. This is a first edition from, let's see what year it is. 2010. Began as a series of 7 increasingly complex flowcharts. A special notation had to be invented for the final 3 charts. That's crazy. And he's talking about the algorithms that he ran on an SGI machine. I don't know what that is, but it's some kind of math thing in order to, after a year of prep work, production began on the book. This is like some friggin' Tesla, Da Vinci type stuff. Like
This is
Are you still there? Did I lose you? Or?
no. I'm
Okay.
just quietly in awe.
Yeah, pretty amazing. Meanwhile, Jason Shiga, this is going to be a short one, and thanks for joining us for this. I'll see you in the next one.
See ya.